Today, I want to bring to your attention the effects of choosing to live a happy or unhappy life. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own perspective of life that we fail to see its effects on others. As I've mentioned before, collateral happiness is an effect of inner joy and fulfillment created by embracing discomfort, overcoming struggle, and applying discipline, which creates an outer ripple effect of happiness. Let me explain in detail what that specifically means by comparing collateral happiness with collateral damage. To me, collateral damage is like an explosion, and collateral happiness is like a supernova. Let me paint a picture. In collateral damage, imagine yourself unhappy, unfulfilled, and experiencing pain, which feels like a void of emptiness on the inside, such as grief, frustration, or loneliness, as a few examples. Feeling like this is actually a normal human experience. We can't defy or avoid it because we aren't perfect, but we can manage and control it so it doesn't last long. We can get to a point where it lasts minutes or seconds, as opposed to days, weeks, and years. We do have the freedom to choose our response to pain. In collateral damage, to fill this void, you choose to fill up on the temporary, artificial, and external means such as overeating, drinking too much, excessively shopping, constantly checking your phone status and like updates, smoking, or some other vice. Now, in this low state, when a pain is triggered for you, it sets forth a pain explosion. An example of a pain trigger could be someone insulting or criticizing you, finding out a friend said something nasty about you, feeling neglected or mistreated by your parent, getting ignored by your boss, realizing you are short money for a bill, or anything else you can think of that causes you pain. The emptiness and pain that already exists inside you is amplified, and without addressing it, it is deflected outwards. The result is that the people in your proximity, whether it's physically, virtually, or socially, are affected, and they feel the energy of your pain as a response. You may think you do a good job hiding it, but the truth is that people can always feel it. For example, if you are a manager having a bad day and you think you left your problems at home, your employees feel it, and they despise you for making them feel that way. Your kids feel it, your friends feel it, your spouse feels it, and it makes them feel terrible. They end up being the collateral damage, the unintended targets that get hurt or feel the negative energy from you. It could then progressively grow outwards as these other people ripple the pain outwards as well. Now, let me explain collateral happiness. Imagine again yourself as unhappy, unfulfilled, and experiencing pain as a void of emptiness on the inside. This time, your response is not to fill up on the external, artificial, temporary means. Instead, you do something different. You draw energy in like a supernova by embracing discomfort, overcoming struggle, and applying discipline. This helps you to fill the void naturally and intrinsically. For example, if you are overweight, rather than going to eat ice cream when you hear someone criticize or judge you, you make the decision to apply discipline and embrace discomfort of eating healthy, working out, and accepting yourself for who you currently are. You recognize you don't love the current actions of losing weight and getting healthy now in the moment, but you appreciate knowing there is an invaluable intrinsic reward to be felt down the road when you reach your goal. Now, a problem that typically arises is when you are impatient and want to feel that intrinsic reward right now, not down the road. You want to see the results of your efforts tomorrow, not 3 to 6 months from now. So do you continue or stop? Well, you stop if you choose collateral damage and continue if you choose collateral happiness. When you commit and overcome struggle, such as when things don't go as conveniently as you expected, you learn valuable lessons, grow your sense of self, and naturally fill your void in the process. As the void fills, you experience the effect of true inner happiness as you realign with your authentic self and release the pain. The happiness effect then begins to spill over like the final explosion of a supernova. This time, the people in your proximity are affected by the positive energy of collateral happiness. They are now unintended targets of feeling this positive, happy energy, which keeps rippling outward. The key message is that your effort or lack of effort to create happiness does not only affect you, it affects all people within your reach, whether intentionally or unintentionally. And the creation of happiness cannot be blanketed onto a group of people from the outside in. It must come from each individual from the inside out. If we want to create a nation of happiness, we must stop filling our voids with external means which are temporary, artificial, and lead to collateral damage. What we can do is lean on support system and networks to learn how to respond to pain by overcoming struggle, embracing discomfort, and applying discipline so voids are filled intrinsically, allowing positive energy to ripple outwards. Something I want to leave you with is that each person, including you, has their own story of pain. Each story will be different. Each person has the freedom to choose their response to pain. This means others may not walk the same path as you. Learn to embrace complexity over convenience, patience over instant gratification, and compassion over criticism. So, how can you take the steps to create collateral happiness and the effective rippling positive energy outwards? Well, you can do this by applying the discipline of happiness habits. You can embrace the discomfort of becoming self-aware. Lastly, you can overcome the struggle of learning how to love yourself and live authentically. For more information about each step or the foundational understanding of collateral happiness, please check out my book, Collateral Happiness. For extra encouragement, accountability, and support to help you take action to create collateral happiness, please consider signing up for the masterclass or the personal coaching. Creating collateral happiness or collateral damage is a choice, not a character trait. Choose consciously. Thank you.